15 cartoon characters that definitely got high. While some characters were loud and proud stoners, others were a little more undercover. As kids, cartoons are an essential part of growing up, and the characters often become our heroes. Little did we know that some of our favorite characters were getting high on a substance that we as adults know and love as weed. While some characters were loud and proud stoners and others were a little more undercover, we now have a new adoration for them as adult viewers that also love to get high. Prepare to have your childhood unearthed in this list of WikiLeaks 15 cartoon characters that were definitely sparking up. Shaggy and Scooby. As adults, this one is obvious, there's even a slang term in cannabis called Scooby Snacks for goodness sake. Stimpy, Ren and Stimpy. Premiering in 1991 on Nickelodeon, Ren and Stimpy follows the adventures of an emotionally unstable chihuahua, Ren, and a good-natured yet simple-minded cat, Stimpy. While you may never see Stimpy smoke any weed on camera, how else does this endearing cat deal with Ren's constant unpredictable behavior? Michelangelo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If his love for pizza isn't a dead giveaway of stoner behavior, his laid-back attitude and childlike mentality really give away Michelangelo's herbal affinity. With his top-notch ninja skills and nunchucks in hand, this turtle is allowed to join the smoke circle anytime. Beavis and Butthead. Known for its crude humor, Beavis and Butthead always operated outside of social norms, much like the stoner subculture. Their odd giggles and strange antics lead us to believe that these two pals were definitely smoking buddies. Daria may not openly imbibe on her show, but her laissez-faire attitude and apathy for all things popular make her a prime candidate for cannabis. Grandpa Phil, Hey Arnold. One of the most loved cartoons in Nickelodeon history, Hey Arnold was on the TV of many of our childhood living rooms. Grandpa Phil has been through a lot in his day and he deserves to spark up just like the rest of us. Tally, South Park. If you're unfamiliar with South Park, Tally is a genetically engineered towel that gets his powers from getting high. Randy Marsh, South Park. South Park clearly has never shied away from drug use, and even has a character with a weed farm, Randy Marsh. Needless to say, this man is definitely getting high on his own supply. Patrick Star, SpongeBob's core weapons. The hilarity that Patrick brings to the table can only be brought on by smoking one too many joints. Homer Simpson, The Simpsons. It is simply not possible to love donuts as much as Homer does without enjoying some cannabis from time to time. Disney may not have intended to make a pot-loving character, but Goofy is definitely a fan of the sticky icky. His fun-loving yet forgetful attitude makes him a prime suspect for sparking up behind the scenes. Bender, Futurama. Bender is a cartoon character with many vices, which leads us to the conclusion that he was definitely an active member of many different smoke circles. With his brash attitude and quick wit, we're inviting him to our next smoke sesh. Ed, and Eddie. These three Eds were always getting into something, and chances are it was spurred on behind a little smoking before the cameras were rolling. Brian, Family Guy. Sometimes the voice of reason in this wild family, Brian had openly talked about his experiences with weed. It may seem strange for a dog to smoke weed, but nothing surprises us anymore, and with Peter as your owner, who can blame him?